Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ron Pat's Memorial Field here in Carbondale, Colorado. Today, I'm your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live for this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the North Fork Miners. Today, the Rams, this is the biggest game of the year that they will play all season long. It is the last regular season game of this 2024 varsity baseball season. If Roaring Fork is to win against the Miners today, they do get a chance at the playoffs. Currently, we are ranked 32nd in 3A. In the 3A division. But if we are to lose, it will be season over. The seniors are done, and there will be no more broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams this season. So today is the biggest day of the entire year. Everything that everyone has worked for will be showcased today. Stick around for after the broadcast today. I'll be giving out my postseason awards. So that's MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, that type of stuff after the broadcast. So once this game is concluded, please stick around and listen to who I believe are deserving of these awards. So coming into today's play, the Roaring Fork Rams, once again, looking for that playoff spot. If they are to lose, they are done. If they are to win, we will have to wait and see. The Roaring Fork Rams coming into today's play with a 10-12 record, with the North Fork Miners 11-9. As you can see, the players are gathering on the field, so I'm going to take a momentary break as we salute our flag and respect our nation. So give me 1 second. It is a little emotional that today will be my last game broadcasting baseball for the Roaring Fork Rams here at Ron Pat's Memorial Field. It'll be the last time that I'm able to sit up here on this wonderful point of view on this piece of scaffolding and broadcast for my dear friends on the Roaring Fork Rams team, and to be able to bring this content to you, the viewer, here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. So the Roaring Fork Rams and the North Fork Miners getting set and ready for this final game of the 2024 varsity season. Noel Richardson, Ben Oldham, Max Seitel Hayes, their career on the line. The possible last game that they will ever play. The Rams wearing all whites with the Miners wearing, kind of all black, but then they have red stripes. It's actually pretty funky looking jerseys. I mess with it for sure. So the Roaring Fork Rams got to win this game. I can't reiterate that enough. Must win this game. So for the Roaring Fork Rams, defensive lineman, batting first, leading things off, number 7 at shortstop today, Kenny Riley. On the mound for the Roaring Fork Rams, your ace, Cole Fenton, number 8. Behind home plate, number 11, your captain, the catcher, Noel Richardson. In the 4 spot, batting cleanup, number 23. In left field, Donnie Reed. At second base, number 18, Max Seitel Hayes. At first base, Josiah Wheelis, number 16, in the bottom 3. At third base, Charlie Sanders. Designated hitting for Chase Fenton. In right field, Ethan Gardner. And rounding out the lineup, batting 9th, Ben Oldham, playing center field. As for the Miners and their lineup, leading things off, number 17, the first baseman, Mario Gama. Number 1, Payson Penne. He's on the mound today. In the 3-hole, the shortstop, Hunter Moreno, number 7. Number 12, Lane Allen, behind home plate, then followed by Braden Flores, Cody Pagoni, Kyle Elder, Skylar Anderson, and Braxton Smith. So the Rams have their defense all warmed up and ready to go. Leading things off for the North Fork Miners, Mario Gama, the first baseman. Number 17, Cole Fenton. This is the biggest game he has pitched in his entire career. The first pitch. Line drive over the head of Kenny Riley, and that'll be a leadoff single. So Mario Gama lead things off with a first pitch single, and the batter will be Payson Penny. On the mound today, wearing number 1, Josiah Wheelis holding the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Runner's off. Line drive. Center field, Ben Oldham. Can't get there. It's going to get down. Go all the way to the wall. Mario Gama around third. He will score. And the North Fork Miners strike at the first 2 pitches of the game and take a quick 1-0 lead. This is not the start you would like to see for the Roaring Fork Rams. Picking up very quickly on Cole Fenton's velocity. Let's see if he can calm things down and just get the all-important first out. Hunter Moreno, the shortstop, number 7, will be digging in, right-handed batter. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt. He will get it down. Throw to first base, Josiah Wheelis. The play will be made. Throw the third. Not in time, so a sacrifice bunt to push the runner up to third. And the batter will be the catcher, number 12, Lane Allen. Runner on third, Payson Penny. Here's the pitch from Cole Fenton. Upstairs, ball 1. North Fork definitely came to play, that's for sure. 1-0 pitch at the knees, called for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. A must-win game for the Roaring Fork Rams, and this first inning is not going how they envisioned. He'll just miss high and away. 2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. Popped up, that's going to go out of play. Wheelis, the closest defender. 2-2. This would be huge to get an out. Just nothing in the outfield because with the runner on third, he will score easily. So you got to get a strikeout or a pop out or something. The 2-2 just got a piece of it, fouls it back towards the Rams' dugout, and we'll repeat 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Curveball on the ground to third. That'll go foul. Not a bad idea to pull the or attempt to pull the string on the 2-2 pitch. Lane Allen able just to barely stick the bat out there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cole Fenton will step off. Cole gets a sign from Noel Richardson. The pitch. Popped up. Best case scenario. Max Seitel Hayes. He's got it. Runner will not advance to third. And that is a beautiful, beautiful second out. Braden Flores will be the batter. He's in center field today wearing number 6. So runner on third, 2 outs here in this top of the first inning. The Miners jumped out to a quick 1-0 lead. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Every out of this 21-inning game matters. The 0-1 pitch. Sharp grounder to short. Kenny Riley gets up, fires to first, in time for the out. Great job by Cole Fenton and the Rams defense to keep the Miners just to 1 run there in the first inning. Kenny Riley wraps things up, but not without the help of First Bank. Banking for good and to A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer personal and financial needs. And the Bank of Colorado to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And Roaring Fork High School Athletics, thank you so much to the 3A Athletic Director of the Year, Krista Barlow. And a retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here in a Terran Lake Structures sustainable building. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the North Fork Miners possible here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I'm your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, senior at Roaring Fork High School, proud and honored to be the voice of the Roaring Fork Rams. Your Rams are trailing 1-0 going to the bottom of the first inning here in this winter must-win game. Leading things off, as always, your favorite leadoff hitter, Kenny Riley, number 7, the shortstop. Made that play in the deep hole at short to end the inning back in the top half of the frame. Tanner Nislanik, the coach in the first base coach's box. Marty Matson making his way out to the third base coach's box. First pitch from Penne. Outside for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. It's going to be popped up, out of play, 1-1. Ben Oldham, Max Seitel Hayes, and Noel Richardson in their possible final game of high school baseball. See if the Rams can hold on. The 1-1. Up and out, 2-1. Two-one delivery. Misses low, 3-1. Kenny Riley, the leadoff batter, here in a 3-1 count with Payson Penny. He will take it outside for a leadoff walk. Cole Fenton will now dig in. The lone left-handed batter in this Roaring Fork Rams lineup. Got good speed at first in the form of Kenny Riley. First pitch. High and away for a ball. 1-0. If the Rams are able to score a couple runs here in this first few innings and get that momentum flowing, that would be gigantic towards the back end of this game. Just below the knees of Cole Fenton. 2-0. Clouds looming, but it's not that cold. It's not good. It's not raining. It's just perfect baseball weather. 2-0 pitch. Runner is off. High. Throw down to second. Not in time. In and out of the glove of the second baseman. Kenny Riley gets his first stolen base of the game. And the count is 3-0 on the Rams' two-hole hitter. The 3-0. Line drive, center field, that'll drop for a base hit. Kenny Riley around third. He's going to try it. The throw home, not in time. Cole Fenton around first, going to second. He's in there safely. Leadoff single, Cole Fenton. So a leadoff walk and then an RBI single by Cole Fenton. And just like that, things are tied back up here at Ron Patton Memorial Field. Riley had to hesitate because he wasn't sure if it was going to be a line out to center field. I mean, from my point of view, I could not tell if that was going to drop or not. But in our luck, it did. Here's the first pitch to Noel Richardson. He'll pull the string with a curveball, and therefore a strike 0-1. A 1 pitch. Just fouled away, 0-2. Rams need something big here from their captain. Let's see if he can cash in and get the Rams an early lead. Penne takes a look at Cole Fenton at second base. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball in the dirt. No advancement by the runner. 1-2 now. If you are now just joining us, the Roaring Fork Rams are tied up with the North Fork Miners 1-1 here in the bottom of the first inning. Nobody out with Noel Richardson up to plate. On the ground, up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Cole Fenton, he's around third. He will score easily. Noel Richardson, RBI, go-ahead single. So beautiful job by the 1-2-3 batters of the Roaring Fork Rams. And they have a quick 2-1 lead over the North Fork Miners here in this must-win game. I don't know why I can't say that phrase. It's hard for me. I think I want to say winner takes all, but it's definitely not that. Runner's off for the first pitch. Curveball drops in there. Absolutely no shot. He'll get in there standing up. Get him on, get him over, get him in is in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Donnie Reed, the batter. He's in left field today. He will just foul that into the glove. 1-1. No outs here in the bottom of the first. 1-1 pitch from Penne. Upstairs, 2-1. Donnie Reed, one of the standout underclassmen of this season. Let's see if he can cash in to extend the Rams' lead here in the first. 2-1 delivery. Upstairs, 3-1. The velocity is not, too great for Payson Penne. The Rams able to get a lot of bat-on-ball skills, able to showcase that here in the first. The 3-1 pitch going to be fouled away, full count. First full count of the game. Noel Richardson, your runner in scoring position at second base. Donnie Reed looking to cash in with an RBI. The full count pitch. Line drive right field. That's going to go out of play. And we will replay 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. Payson Penny, the pitcher for the Miners. Runner off. Another foul ball. Beautiful job by Johnny Reed to extend this at bat. I believe Noel Richardson would have had that bag stolen. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. On the ground to third. That's going to get through for a base hit. Noel Richardson, the senior, around third. He will score. Donnie Reed, RBI single. He will advance to second off the errant throw. Beautiful job by the sophomore, Donnie Reed, to extend the Rams' lead 3-1. Three consecutive RBI singles for the Roaring Fork Rams. And Payson Penny is going to have a talking to by the Miners head coach. Max Seitel Hayes will be the next batter. The Rams are just jumping on any pitch they see in the strike zone and just putting it in play and letting the base running do all the work. So the Rams with a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the first inning, nobody out yet. And the batter will be one of the best contact hitters in this entire lineup, number 18, second baseman Max Seitel Hayes. The Rams have had 4 batters come to the plate, 1 walked, 3 have hit RBI singles. Line drive, left field, it's sinking. It's going to get down for a base hit. The hit party continues. Donnie Reed will score, and the Rams have a 4-1 lead. The hit party continues for the Roaring Fork Rams. 4 consecutive RBI singles here in the bottom of the first with still no outs recorded. The batter will be first baseman, number 16, Josiah Wheelis. The pitch. Curveball, just outside, clipped the zone. 0-1. Another curveball. It was up in the zone. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner is off. Line drive up the middle. Second shortstop will make a beautiful catch, and that'll be a double play. Unfortunate luck for the Roaring Fork Rams. It was absolutely smoked off the bat of Josiah Wheelis, but right at the shortstop of the Miners. So quickly, 2 outs in the inning, and the batter will be Charlie Sanders, a freshman. First pitch, another curveball, way upstairs, 1-0. One-0 pitch. Topped on the ground, ugly finder. Marty Matson got to play the ball first. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Penne. Up and in, 2-1. Sanders ahead in the count, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Gets behind the catcher, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Second walk issued by the Miners starting pitcher, Payson Penne. And the 8th batter will come to plate here in the first. Ethan Gardner will be the batter. He's hitting for the right fielder for the Rams, Chase Fenton, who's still got that wrist issue. Cannot hold the bat. First pitch. Up and in. Throw back to first. Pickoff attempt. No good. A peek at first, Sanders. The 1-0. That'll bounce. 2-0. The Rams win this game. They have to wait and see the outcome of more games to come. But if they lose, we're all going home. Now to get behind the catcher, Charlie Sanders will be up and easy. He's going to come around to third. So just like that, Sanders going home. He's going to score for first on a pass ball. Oh, that's a poor call. Charlie Sanders almost scored from first on a pass ball due to the lackadaisical effort by the Miners catcher. Regardless, this first inning was phenomenal by the Roaring Fork Rams. 4-1 the score going into the second. 4 RBI singles, 2 walks in the first for the Rams. And they look to keep shutting them down with Cole Fenton still on the mound. Lead things off here in the top of the second inning for the North Fork Miners. Going to be number 24, the second baseman, Cody Pagoni. Pagoni. That's how it is. Pagone. Cody Pagoni. It's a fun name to say. Very baseball name. The first pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Ugly swing. 1-1. One pitch tapped on the ground. Could be a tough play. In the hole. Throw to first. In time for the out. Beautiful play, Charlie Phillips. Played it off the tough hop. Just a phenomenal dart to first. So the umpires are going to meet about that play. I mean, it was bang, bang at first. No doubt about it. But we'll have to see. So the out call will be upheld. Cody Pagoni will ground out, and now the next batter will be number 2, right fielder, Kyle Elder. First pitch from Cole Fenton. Right in there for a strike, 0-1. All 1 delivery. Outside, 1-1. Line drive right field. Chase Fenton, awful jump. Dives, cannot make the catch. Slips out there. It's a little slippery. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Chase Fenton will get it up to the cutoff man. So a double for Kyle Elder. Unfortunate for Chase Fenton. He slipped just off of his first step. Just had no shot at getting there. Batter will be Skylar Anderson, number 10, in left field. Change up. 0-1. One delivery. Fouled into glove, 0-2. I bet he goes to the four-seam fastball here and just blows it by him. Or catches him looking. Cole will step off, worried about the runner on second. The 0-2. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. Beautiful pitch. I mean, that curveball just broke heavy. His following strikeout be the number 9 batter. Third baseman, number 16, Braxton Smith. That's Braxton, spelled Braxtyn. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2024. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. 1-1. One delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to end the inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Beautiful pitching by your ace, Cole Fenton. Oh, my goodness. Blew it by him. That strikeout was brought to you by First Bank, banking for good, and to A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer personal and financial needs. Indian Bank of Colorado, to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And Roaring Fork High School Athletics, thank you, Chris DeBarlow. And to Retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah Mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. And in Terran Lake Structures, sustainable building. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of your Roaring Fork Rams hosting the North Fork Miners possible here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I'm your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, voice of the Roaring Fork Rams, here in this last varsity game of the regular season. If the Rams are to win, they will have to wait and see. If they don't win, we will go home sad. Rams have a 1-4 lead going into the bottom of the second inning. We're looking to extend things and take a quick W. So leading off this bottom of the second inning is going to be the designated hitter, number 9, Ethan Gardner. He was batting when the last inning ended, but Charlie Sanders was caught stealing, or caught trying to advance, rather, which then cut Ethan's at-bat short. So he will get back up there and see what he can do. First pitch, and then for a strike, 0-1. A 0-1 pitch to Gardner. Swung on and missed, just a tick behind, 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout for the Roaring Fork Rams. 1 down for the 9-hole batter, Ben Oldham. First pitch to the center fielder. Curveball out of the zone, 1-0. I asked the 3 seniors if there was one quote that they would like to share to kind of, I guess, the last quote they would like to have to you guys on the air, as that's going to be swung on and missed, 1-1. I wasn't able to get a response from Ben, but I was from Noel and Max, so during their next at-bats, I'll be sure to share that with you guys. The 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Two one delivery, curveball way high, 3-1. The 3-1. Swung on and missed, just a tick late, 3-2. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for the 8 and 9 batters for the Roaring Fork Rams, and the lineup will flip back over to the leadoff man, Kenny Riley. Ripped to short. Going to be a hard throw to first. Wow, what a play. Kenny Riley, hard contact, but cannot get lucky enough to get on base. So the Rams struck out twice, ground out once, and they score no runs in the bottom of the second inning. But they still lead 4-1 over the North Fork Miners. The leadoff batter, Mario Gama, will be the batter. He led things off with a single on the first pitch of the game. Let's see if Cole Fenton can change that outcome. Well, can't change that outcome, but change what happens at this at-bat. He's first pitch swinging again. but fouls it away, 0-1. I'm starving. Like, I am so unbelievably hungry. 0-1 pitch. Inside pitch. Going to be a tough play in the hole and short. Throw to first. Wheelis has to jump for it. Gama will get dirty down at second. That'll be a single and advancement on a throw. So Gama's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, and the batter will be Payson Penne, the pitcher. First pitch is going to be upstairs, ball 1. High chopper, that's going to land in fair territory. That is unfortunate. That'll be an RBI double for Payson Penne. 2 for 2 with a pair of RBI doubles. And the Miners score another run. The same 2 men to do it. That was a tough bouncer. It bounced right in front, like maybe midway up the infield and just probably 10 feet over Trellis Sanders at third. First pitch to Moreno. Call it for a strike on the outside half of the plate, 0-1. Hunter Moreno moved a man over to third off of a sac bunt, his first at bat. On the ground, and shortstop Kenny Riley cannot make the play cleanly. So Moreno will get the first cleanly. 2 men on, nobody out. Laynon will be the batter. And therefore a strike, 0-1. Nobody out here in the first inning. A couple of errors have led to some base runners. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball backwards, K. Lane Allen strikes out looking. And that's how we get the first out here in the top of the third. Braden Flores will be the batter. Number 6 in center field. Grounded out to shorten his first at bat. He's going to take a big swing and miss on that one. Two men on, 1 out in the inning. Let's see if we can turn a double play. The 0-1. Big, ugly swing and miss. 0-2. Cole has everyone just all mixed up. When you got the velocity and the good break of the curve, it is hard to pick it up. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the runner at first did not advance. So that runner is out. That is going to be another strikeout for Cole Fenton, his second of the inning. And the batter will be Cody Pagoni. Grounded out to short. Kenny Riley in his first at bat. Outside ball 1. Fenton has 5 strikeouts. Fouled away. 1-1. Another swing and a miss. That has been the theme of this inning. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for another strikeout, the 6th of the day. The 1-2. Curveball, high and in, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning, 2 runners on, a 2-4 game. The pitch. Line drive, deep right field. Chase Fenton has got it for the 3rd out. Miners put up another run, 2-4 the score, going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. But of course, not without our sponsors, First Bank, banking for good, and A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer, personal, and financial needs. And the Bank of Colorado to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And to Roaring Fork High School Athletics, thank you, Krista Barlow. And to Retreat, a place to reconnect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah Mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. And to Terran Lake Structures, sustainable building. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast possible, of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the North Fork Miners here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I'm your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, voice of the Roaring Fork Rams, coming to you live from Ron Pat's Memorial Field here in Carbondale, Colorado. The Rams looking to take this game and hopefully move on to the playoffs. But if that's not their fate, so be it. Rams have a 4-2 lead going to the bottom of the 3rd, looking to extend it. And we got the man to do it. Leading things off in this inning will be Cole Fenton, who will be followed by Noel Richardson, and then Donnie Reed. Leading things off will be number 8, the pitcher for the Roaring Fork Rams, Cole Fenton. Oops. First pitch grounded to first. Going to be a tough play to second baseman. Flips to first in time for the out. Noel Richardson will be the batter. RBI single in his last step out. He stole a base and scored a run. The first pitch from Penne could be fouled straight back. Just missed it. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That'll bounce. 1-1. Rams got to bring the intensity here in the 3rd inning. The dugout has definitely gotten much more quiet compared to the first. That'll bounce once more. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. In and out of the glove. Throw to first in time for the second out. So many ground balls. The first inning, a lot of those ground balls went our way, and now we're kind of getting the opposite side of the stick as all the ground balls are going right to the Miners' defenders. Donnie Reed will be the batter, left fielder. He will foul out one away, 0-1. A 1 pitch. Curveball. Beautiful spot. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Payson Penne on the mound. 0-2 delivery. Popped up right between the infield and the grass. Catch will be made for the 3rd out. Rams go 1-2-3. Don't score any runs. 4-2 the score going into the 4th inning. Leading off this 4th inning will be number 2, the right fielder for the Miners, Kyle Elder. The Rams have a 4-2 lead here in the 4th. First pitch of the frame from Cole Fenton. Misses just high, 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Ground ball to second. Max Seitel Hayes cannot collect it cleanly. A lot of errors from the middle infield of the Rams, and the batter will be Skylar Anderson, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Direct to first. Not in time. Runner taking some interesting leads at first, trying to get in mind of Cole Fenton. Throw back to first. Not in time again. One-up pitch to Anderson. Big swing and a miss. 1-1. One delivery. Outside again, 2-1. Two one pitch. Good spot. 2-2. Beautiful fastball just right down and away on the corner. Really can't get any better than that. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first, nobody out. The pitch. Fouled away. Staying alive is Skylar Anderson. Two-two pitch. Line drive left field. That'll get down to fair territory. Bounce right along the line. Kyle Elder around second, around third. He will score. Skylar Anderson will be held up at second base. RBI double. Skylar Anderson. If Cole's going to throw that curveball, it cannot be up in the zone. It needs to be below. He's done it a couple times, and he's just, the velocity's so slow. They make a good swing on it. So, no out, 2 or RBI double. And the batter is Braxton Smith, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Big swing and a miss, 1-1. One pitch. Bunt attempt. Called for a strike. 1-2. Looking for the first out of the inning. 4-3 the score. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Braxton Smith 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. And the lineup will flip back over to the number 1 batter, number 17, the first baseman, Mario Gama. Mario is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and 2 runs. In there, first strike, 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Runner breaking for third. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the inning. Looking for back-to-back Ks. The pitch. Upstairs wanted to go for it, but did not offer. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed in the dirt for strike 3. Good base running by the runner at second. He will advance to third off of the drop third strike throw to first. So 2 men down, and the batter will be Payson Penny. Two for 2 with a pair of doubles is the pitcher Penny. Runner on third, Anderson, the pitch. That'll bounce. Good block by Noel Richardson to save a run. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Tapped on the ground to third. Charlie Sanders, the freshman, can't collect it. Throw to first, no throw. Payson Penny has 3 out of the 4 RBIs for the Miners, and the game will be tied 4-4. Rams struggling mightily with the ground balls hit by the Miners. First pitch to Moreno. Runner is off to first. That'll bounce over the head of Noel Richardson. Around second. He's on his way to third. The throw to third. He got him! Beautiful throw by Noel Richardson to get the runner at third. Umpires will meet. If I'm going to be completely honest, he looks safe to me. So the umpire is still meeting. Runner's called out. So the game will remain tied for the Roaring Fork Rams and the North Fork Miners 4-4 going into the bottom of the fourth inning. That caught stealing was brought to you by First Bank, banking for good, and to AMB Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer personal and financial needs. And the Bank of Colorado to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And Roaring Fork High School Athletics. Thank you, Chris DeBarlo. And to Retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah Mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. And at Terran Lake Structures Sustainable Building. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams against the North Fork Miners possible here on Aspen GrassRoots TV. I'm your play-by-play and color commentator, the voice of the Roaring Fork Rams, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Ron Patson Memorial Field here in Carbondale, Colorado. Leading things off here in the bottom of the fourth inning will be Max Seitel Hayes, number 18, the second baseman. Penne gets his pitch. Curveball upstairs, ball one. Oops. One delivery. Bounces. 2-1. Three-one delivery. Ball four. Leadoff walk for Max Seitel Hayes. Beautiful job to be a leadoff batter. 5-pitch walk, and the batter will be Josiah Wheelis. Josiah's 0 for 1, lined out into a double play. I mean, he smoked it. Max Seitel Hayes will advance off of the pass ball. So that's a huge pass ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Popped up, right side. No one's got it. 1 ball, 1 strike on Josiah Wheelis, the Rams' first baseman. Nobody out, runner on second. 1-1 pitch. Called for a strike just at the knees. 1-2. One, two. Curveball will bounce. Max Central Hayes already had a beautiful jump. He will advance to third. He was already halfway down the line, and he just got in there with, no problem whatsoever. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking for an RBI. The pitch. Called for strike 3. Backwards K on Josiah Wheelis. 1 man down, and the batter will be Charlie Sanders. Curveball buckles him. 0-1. A 1 pitch on the freshman. Misses high. 1-1. Rams or Miners are tied 4-4 here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch from Penne. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Just keep spamming the curveball. One-two delivery. High and in, that's a sword. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for the Rams. 5 and 6 6 and 7 batters, and Ethan Gardner will come up to the plate in a big spot here. RBI opportunity. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. What are we swinging at? The 1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Looking for a clutch hit. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rams strike out 3 times, strand a runner at third. They still are tied with the Miners 4-4 going into the top of the 5th. I do apologize, everybody. I had to step away to go use the restroom. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Lane Allen. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The pitch. Sortie got him. Beautiful pitch. Braden Flores will be the batter. He is also 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Let's see how Cole will attack him here. First pitch. Outside fastball. 1-0. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Throw down the first. In time for the third out. Cole gets another strikeout, and the Rams still stay tied 4-4 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. That half inning was brought to you by our sponsors, First Bank. Or no, not First Bank anymore. It's our exclusive sponsors, A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, stability, service, and values. And the Bank of Colorado, committed to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. I read the wrong one for A&B Bank. I apologize. And a retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the North Fork Miners possible here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I'm your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Ron Pat's Memorial Field here in Carbondale, Colorado. Leading things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning will be the 9-hole batter, Ben Oldham, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The Rams and Miners offense have kind of cooled down a little bit. Last run scored back in the 4th inning, that was by the Miners. The last run scored by the Rams was all the way back in the 1st. So let's see if we can spark some fire here in the 5th inning and get something going. Owen delivery on the Rams center fielder. Swung on and missed 0-2. That's definitely been Ben Oldham's issue all season long is the timing. 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 1-2. Oh, sorry, 0-2 still. My apologies. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Curveball way up and out. 1-2. One-two delivery. Swung on and missed strike 3. Oldham strikes out for the 2nd time today. First man out, and the batter will be Kenny Riley. 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. Off speed in there for a strike. 0-1. The 1-1. Just missed. 2-1. Two balls and a strike on Riley. Upstairs, 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Here's the pitch. Off the catcher, off the umpire, double whammy, 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. Walker knock situation. The pitch. Deep drive, center field. In and out of the glove of the center fielder. Kenny Riley will reach off of a E8, and the batter will be Cole Fenton. Cole grounded out in his last at bat to the second baseman. He'll take a first pitch outside, ball one. Not many pitchers pitch Cole outside too much unless they can really dominate the outside half of the plate. Usually they're attacking him in. Runner is off to second. Throw down to second base, not in time. Second stolen base of the day for Kenny Riley. And the Rams have an opportunity to take the lead here in the fifth. One pitch to the Rams' left-handed batter. Down below the zone, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Outside, just caught the corner, 2-2. That'll miss. Full count. Three balls, two strikes. Runner on second, Riley. The batter, Cole Fenton. The pitch. High and away, ball four. Noel Richardson will be the batter. He had an RBI single back in the first inning, then grounded out back in the third. He's 1 for 2. See what we can do here in the biggest spot of the game. First pitch is going to be popped up behind home plate. It'll hit off the snack shack. 0-1. Riley at second. Fenton at first. The pitch. Misses low. Both runners will advance. That is huge. That is huge. One ball, one strike. The pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Two-one delivery. Misses high and away. 3-1. Ball four. Back-to-back walks issued by Payson Penne, and the bases are loaded for Donnie Reed. Curveball below the zone called for a strike. 0-1. 0-1. That'll bounce. Good block. That block just saved the go-ahead run. One pitch. Skied right side. Catch cannot be made. That's probably smart, because if he made that catch, 2 runs could have scored. Bases loaded. 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. Riley at third, Fenton at second, Richardson at first. The 2-2 pitch to Donnie Reed. Upstairs, 3-2. A walk will bring in the go-ahead run. 3-2, 1 out. The pitch. Popped out of play. Keeping the dramatics alive. I'm ready to erupt, and so is this crowd here at Ron Patch Memorial Field. The full count pitch. Tapped on the ground to first. That'll get past. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Donnie Reed, 2 RBI single. Donnie Reed with his 2nd and 3rd RBIs of the day, and the Rams have a 6-4 lead here in the top or bottom of the 5th inning. Runners on the corners, 1 out in the inning. Max Seitel Hayes will be the batter. Runner is off to second. Donnie Reed is in there safely. One-zero pitch to Seitel. Curveball in there for a strike. Good spot, 1-1. Popped up out of play towards the apartments. One ball, 2 strikes. Both runners in scoring position. The pitch. On the ground at third. Get past the third baseman. RBI single, Max Seitel Hayes. Seven to 4 the score here in the bottom of the 5th. Looks like we are going to have a new change of pitcher. The new pitcher will be the right fielder, Kyle Elder. So while Elder gets his warm-up pitches, I will take a break and be back once play is resumed. So Elder gets his warm-up pitches finished, but the job is not done. Kyle Elder, the new pitcher, runners on first and third. First, Max Seitel-Hayes, third, Donnie Reed, 3 RBIs on the day, and the batter will be Josiah Wheelis. Runner is off to second. Called for a strike. Max Seitel-Hayes in there safely. Elder sets the 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed 0-2. Just got to put the ball in play anywhere. Anywhere to the right side will for sure score a run. Just got to put it in play. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Charlie Sanders will be the batter. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. The pitch. Little shake of the hip, and that curveball drops in there. 0-1. Elder sets 0-1. Swung on and missed 0-2. Oh-2 pitch with 2 outs. Gets past him. Donnie Reed will score. Max Seitel-Hayes around third. He will hold up. Another run comes across for the Rams. 8-4 the score. Phenomenal job by the Roaring Fork Rams to take advantage of the defensive mishaps by the North Fork Miners. The 1-2. Popped out of play. We'll do 1-2 once more. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Elder goes in, gets 2 strikeouts, but the Rams score 4 in the 5th to have an 8-4 lead going into the back 2 innings here in the 6th and 7th. Cody Pagoni will lead things off for the Miners once the 6th inning begins. Welcome back to Ron Pat's Memorial Field, where Donnie Reed is taking over. 3 out of the 8 RBIs scored by Mr. Reed. But that is not the story right now. Cole Fenton on the mound for the Rams. He's going to pitch to Cody Pagoni for the first pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. My pen just fell into the water. That's going to be high chopper to second base. Max Seitzel Hayes gets up, fires to first, in time for the first out. Well, my pencil is just floating down the ditch below me. Kyle Elder, the new pitcher, will dig in. Number 2. First pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. The Rams are leading 8-4 in this must-win game if they want to continue their season and go into the playoffs. That'll miss low, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Misses low once more, 3-0. Called for a strike, 3-1. Called for a strike, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Strike 3! Get out of here, says old man. Backwards cave for Cole Fenton once more. 2 down. And the batter will be Skylar Anderson. Nine strikeouts so far for Cole Fenton. The first pitch just missed outside, 1-0. Anderson is 1 for 2 with an RBI double and a strikeout. Tapped on the ground. That'll go foul. Miners head coach will make a play. Toss back on the mound, 1-1. Big swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Called for strike 3. He gets the K. Another backwards K for your ace, Cole Fenton. 9 strikeouts on the day for your ace, Cole Fenton. Going into the bottom of the 6th inning, the Rams have an 8-4 lead, looking to extend it and get out of here with a win and a chance at the playoffs. That half inning was brought to you by A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer, personal, and financial needs. And the Bank of Colorado to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And the Retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah Mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast possible of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the North Fork Miners here in this league matchup. The last game of the season for the Rams as they look for a shot at the playoffs. 8-4 the score going into the bottom of the 6th. Leading things off will be number 9, the designated hitter, Ethan Gardner. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch. Curveball inside corner for a strike, 0-1. A 1 pitch from Kyle Elder. Tapped on the ground, foul, 0-2. Pitch to the Rams' designated hitter. Upstairs, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, the delivery. Swung on and missed. He is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Tough day for Ethan Gardner. The batter will be Ben Oldham. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Here in his final game at Ron Patch Memorial Field. First pitch to Ben. Bunt attempt, gets it down. It's a beauty. Kyle Elder cannot bobble it. He will be in there safely. Beautiful job by Ben Oldham to lay down a textbook bunt. The batter will be Kenny Riley. 0 for 2 with a walk, a ground out, and reached via an error. He scored twice and stole 2 bases. Throwback to first, not in time. Take that base, Ben. I want Ben to steal so bad. North Fork's getting a little chippy. I just want to bring it to him. 1-0. Runner is off, Ben Oldham. Pitch out, throw down to second, not even close. Ben Oldham gets down and dirty. Max Hetzel Hayes in the dugout. Oh, it's so funny. They can't even get him with a pitch out. Ben Oldham with beautiful speed. That's why he's in center. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Upstairs, 3-0. At the top of the zone, 3-1. Upstairs, ball 4. Second walk of the day for Kenny Riley. Two runners on for Cole Fenton. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a walk. First pitch to the Rams, ace. Outside, ball 1. High and away, 2-0. Beautiful frame by the catcher, 2-1. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch tapped on the ground at first. First baseman will step on the bag for the second out. Noel Richardson will be the batter. Big spot here to really just blow things open. 2 good speed guys on the base paths, second and third. Ben Oldham, Kenny Riley, and the best batter on the team, Noel Richardson. Pitch from Elder. Inside for a strike, 0-1. Line drive, center field. He already made 1 error today. He will make the catch for the third out. Rams need 3 outs to keep their playoff hopes alive and continue their season. Cole Fenton will step out back on the mound for his 7th inning of work, like he does in almost every appearance. The Rams have a 4-run lead over the Miners, 8-4 the score, going into the last frame of this ballgame. So 3 outs away from a probable playoff berth. Noel Richardson calls time. Going to go talk to Cole Fenton on the mound. 3 outs needed for the Rams season to continue. And you got the right guy on the mound to do so. You got 9-1 to do up for the Miners. Leading off this top of the 7th inning will be number 16. Playing third base today, Braxton Smith. First pitch from Cole Fenton. In there, first strike, 0-1. 8 strikes away. The 0-1 delivery. In their first strike, 0-2. They got no shot when he's painting the corners. No balls and 2 strikes. He could go to anything here. Smith is 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Let's make it 3. Oh, just missed at the bottom of the zone. 1-2. Cole Fenton settles, gets his sign. He fires on the ground to second. Max Seitel Hayes gets up, fires to Josiah Wheelis at first. He'll keep the foot on the bag for the first out. Mario Gamma will be the batter, the first baseman. He is 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. The Rams just 2 outs away from a probable playoff berth. The first pitch. That'll bounce. Good block by Noel Richardson. No one on base, though, so it doesn't really matter. Ball 1. And their first strike, 1-1. The Miners down to their last 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-2. 4 strikes away from a Roaring Fork winner. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Noel Richardson gets up, fires to first. In time for the second out. Rams are 1 out away from taking an 8-4 victory over the North Fork Miners in this league game, looking to take 3rd place in league. They will solidify that with a win today. The first pitch to Pinay. Misses low, ball 1. Pinay has reached every single time coming up to the plate. 2 doubles and a single. 1-0 pitch. Tapped on the ground. Kenny Riley gets up, fires across the diamond for the 3rd out. The Roaring Fork Rams are moving on to the next round. The Roaring Fork Rams take victory over the North Fork Miners and extend their hopes for a playoff appearance. Cole Fenton gets the win for your Roaring Fork Rams. Donnie Reed, your star offensive player. Thank you so much to the Miners for coming out to Ron Patson Memorial Field and playing a phenomenal game of baseball. Once again, the Roaring Fork Rams 8-4 over the Interleague Miners. This win guarantees a chance at the playoffs for the Rams. It's not guaranteed, but there's a chance. We'll have to see with a couple more games the outcomes of those throughout this week and later on today. But regardless, the Rams get the win they needed, and now we just have to wait and see. So I'm going to tally up these stats, and I will be back with the post-game stat wrap-up. As for the Roaring Fork Rams offense, obviously 8 runs scored over a span of 7 hits, 5 walks, 9 stolen bases, but 9 strikeouts on offense. So that's a problem that they have to kind of talk about. Also, all those strikeouts came within the bottom 4 hitters. Ethan Gardner, Ben Oldham, Charlie Sanders, and Josiah Wheelis, the group of that. As for the Miners, they struggled mightily against Cole Fenton following the 4th inning, where they scored their final run of the game, where Cole shut them out in the final 3 innings, 5th, 6th, and 7th. As for the Rams, they were able to put up 4 in the 5th, which led to victory in the 7th. The best player for the North Fork Miners would have to be Mario Gama. At 4 at-bats, he got on twice with a couple of strikeouts, but 3 RBIs on the day for Mario Gama. So good job to the Miners' first baseman. As for the Rams, the MVP of this game must go to Cole Fenton, but offensively, Donnie Reed, Noel Richardson, Kenny Riley, honestly, the top 5 were just phenomenal throughout this entire game. So if you are sticking around for the postseason awards, as I mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast, so throughout this previous week, I've been kind of thinking of the awards to give out. This is my personal opinion, throughout how this season has gone. So to lead things off, Rookie of the Year has to go to Chase Fenton. Chase Fenton, a freshman, stayed in the varsity lineup basically all season long, was phenomenal on defense, great on offense, good on the base paths, just played like a veteran player. The Comeback Player of the Year must go to Josiah Wheelis. Was sidelined for basically the first half of the entire season due to a back injury, and he was able to come back on and start in this varsity lineup. Most Improved must go to Max Seitel Hayes. Started this season, not bad, just not great either, but he shored things up offensively, defensively, on the base pass, all around. So phenomenal job to Max Seitel Hayes. The best underclassmen, so freshmen and sophomores, must go to Donnie Reed. Donnie Reed started behind home plate, started in left, started at short, started in center, started everywhere, and just always was that spark plug in the middle of the Rams varsity lineup. As for the best fielder, in my opinion, this could have gone to either Noel Richardson or Ben Oldham, but I gave it to Ben Oldham. Ben Oldham just was an absolute demon out in center field, tracking down all the balls that he possibly could, so making it some phenomenal plays, some just outlandish plays. As for Cy Young, this is undisputed. Cole Fenton wins the Cy Young Award for the Roaring Fork Rams. Basically, 7 innings every single game, double-digit strikeouts. I mean, that's obvious. But, of course, the MVP of this 2024 varsity season goes to Noel Richardson. All around, just a phenomenal player. Defense, offense, on the base pass, even pitching. He just did it all so well. So, everybody, thank you so much for watching this phenomenal season of the Roaring Fork Rams here at Ron Patch Memorial Field. We just have to wait and see. There's no guaranteed playoff game, but if there is a game to be played, you bet your bottom dollar that I will be there supporting the Roaring Fork Rams, just like you, the viewer, have all season long. So once again, the Rams take an 8-4 victory over the North Fork Miners in this league matchup. My name is Brooks Chatman. I've been your play-by-play and color commentator, signing off, hopefully not for the last time. But if this is the last time, thank you so much to all the viewers that make this possible. It's been such a joy, taking my dream and turning it into reality. So, once again, thank you so much to all the viewers. My name is Brooks Chatman, and I'm signing off from Ron Patch Memorial Field.